Welcome to part 2 of integrating Scringo into your Buzztouch iOS project. In part 1, we added the app ID to your Buzztouch source code so that we finally could get Scringo to pop up in this very cool menu. But the problem is we don't have Facebook connected. So our Scringo SDK will be lacking in some features that we'll really want to use. So let's head over to the Scringo website and see what they say about this. Under Guides, iOS, we want to scroll down to if your app is not connected to Facebook app, and it is not at this time. So step 1 here says to register your iOS app at Facebook. Click here. Now as you can see here, I already have an app set up for Facebook, but you'll just want to create new app. You'll give it a name, go through a few checklists, but what you're looking for is this App ID API key. That's going to activate Facebook inside of your app. So that's what you're looking for. So let's head back to the Scringo instructions. And it says it wants us to add some stuff to our .plist file. And that's over here in your config folder, your btinfo.plist, and it looks like this here, and we want to add some properties here. I'm going to show you a shortcut on this. So I'm going to minimize Xcode, and back here in my new Zurich project that I downloaded from my control panel, I'm going to open up that folder. I'm going to look in my btconfig folder. I'm going to right click and open with the .plist file. I'm going to open up with a text editor. And TextEdit does a great job at all this stuff. Now what I want to do is I've made a template here, and I'll provide a link for this template. I want to copy and paste this bit of code here right under this dictionary line. And I'll paste that in. And you can see in this code here it says your Facebook app ID. We need to go back to this Facebook app that we created and grab this app ID. And yours will be a different number than this with the app you created, of course. But I just want to select this, copy it to my clipboard, return to my text editor, and right after FB, you need to leave the FB. You're going to add that Facebook ID. So you've got FB and this long list of numbers here. Then I just have to save my text edit file. Now let's go back to Scringo and see what the next step is. It says here in our app delegate class, we need to add this code here. So I'm going to select this code, and this will also be included in a dummy file so you can copy and paste. I'm going to go to my Xcode project and back into my appdelegate.m file, which is located in my btconfig folder. I'm going to look for around line 530 where we added the Scringo app ID last time. And here it is. If you remember, we added our Scringo app ID here. And I made a little note around line 537 that I'm going to add this code that I just copied and pasted from the dummy file. You'll see in the files that I add. So now all I'm going to do is hit run and see what we get. So our simulator's launching. Now I'm going to swipe my screen, and there's Scringo. I'm going to hit Facebook Connect, And now we can see that I've authorized my app to work with Scringo. And now you can even see my Facebook picture up here. So now you'll have all kinds of functionality to follow friends inside of your app, send each other messages, talk about the app. You can go to Scringo.com and find out more about all the stuff that you can do. There's new blog features you can add. The radar feature is really cool. You'll be able to see what friends are around you using the app on different maps and send each other messages. Very cool to promote your app and socialize it. So hope you enjoyed this tutorial. See you all soon.